Hey everybody, welcome back. I'm having fun this weekly so far. I don't think we've found any advanced level strategies. I don't think we've had any like goofy builds or anything like that. Nothing that's made us say, yuck. Be an innocent beaver. But it feels like a good opportunity to get back down to some Super Auto Pets fundamentals, right? We've been having some zany weeklies, some sniper heavy weeklies, some, hey, get a level 2 pug that makes a beluga go to level 2 that spits out a level 2 rhino that goes sicko mode, etc., etc. Hang on, this seems to make sense. Maybe there's a bug synergy. Friend gains perk, get +2 attack until end of battle. Start of battle, gain honey perk. My man's thinking synergistically. Sell me. Run 2 of those bad boys. It might seem like a little much, but you know what? Bug me. I think the bugs have a synergy in real life too. You know, ever since we moved, we got more mosquitoes around us. We got more butterflies. Like the bugs seem to congregate together. I guess the things that make an area hospitable for one bug also have a tendency to make it hospitable for other bugs. Food, water, etc., etc. That's probably how the bugs feel when they try to, like, you know, eat some food from a restaurant patio or something. They're like, what the heck? Why are there so many people here? Because that's where they're serving the pho, bro. +4 attack till end of battle. Oh, wait, whoa. The mole +2 beetles would go crazy, though. I only just thought of that. You know what I mean? Because the mole requires 3 perks to spawn an 8/8 groundhog or whatever. But 3 perks are normally like fairly cost prohibitive, but they're not that. Oh, the royal flycatcher. No. The perks are not cost prohibitive if you just buy level 1 beetles, because the perk is free, or it's built into the price of the unit, I should say. I think we roll this one, unfortunately. Holy cow, you can maybe get some garlic. That would be useful. Or get close to some garlic, at least. I don't love our squad right here. The thing with the ladybug, and, you know, this is why it's a tier 1 unit instead of, like, a tier 6 unit, but the thing with the ladybug is that the frickin' attack is not that valuable. It's worth something, for sure, but HP tends to be worth more. We have, in my opinion, we have to pivot to Buffalo. 3 friends sold allows you to get stronger. So you're going to be an 8/4, and you're going to be a 3/4 with meat. That's tough to get rid of. I'm just going to accept the fact that I don't think we're going to sell 3 friends this turn. If we want to sell 3 friends in the future, we want to buy-sell build. If we want to buy-sell build, why do I keep buying units that I'm not going to sell? Like the or the peacock, for example. Make it make sense. Holy cow. This is the clutchest draw in world history. You're going to buy me. That's very nice. You're going to place me. You're not really going to buy me, sell me. Now that you know what? Honestly, it's more important that you have the garlic. And I was hoping we spat out one of those. This guy, the buffalo being at level 2 is so much more valuable and allows me to feel less idiotic about the fact that I have not given it any support so far, even though I bought it and was so excited to do so. And look at that, we come out with another draw, because now we can get it going twice as fast. You are no longer good enough, so sell me, buy me, place me at the front. You're still good enough. I honestly think you got to go too, just so we can get enough units sold this turn, because you need to start scaling. I'm going to buy you. I'm going to sell you. Here's something that's going to blow your mind. In order to have enough units to sell next turn, I'm going to start by buying on this turn. I know what you're thinking. Why on God's green earth would you buy a microbe? Well, I need to have the microbe this turn so I can sell it next turn, okay? Now, what I really wanted to buy was equipment. But unfortunately, we don't live in a world with infinite money. As nice as that would be. And I'm blessed. I keep saying we're blessed to get a draw. Eventually, it's not going to be true because you got to get wins. But this is good, okay? So take your garlic, and then we're going to do sell, sell. We really want to see units that have a sell ability. This is probably the best unit we could ask for. You sell it. Like, because every platypus essentially is, pardon me, a 4/4 buff for our buffalo. That's crazy. Now, obviously we can take you. If we sell one more unit, you'll get another 4/4 buff. I mean, I think that's a gimme. This might seem insane. Buy a skunk, sell your beetle. The beetle is coming up to a dead end. Now we can just buy a unit to have, and by to have, I really mean to sell next turn. Now we got 2 very easily sold units next turn and 1 freaking huge Marty at the front. Now I was just literally, you may not believe me and that's fine, literally what I was about to say is that a skunk owns us here, and it did. Just barely, but it did. But we got a great setup for the future. I swear to you it's true. So you're going to sell me. You're going to sell me. You're going to buy me. You're going to sell me. Very likely, in my opinion, that a crane will get good use on you. I understand it's going to overwrite the garlic, and I'm A-okay with that. In my opinion, you should scale or get closer to scaling. And let's run a second skunk for now. But if the monkey hits level 2, we could always just move a different unit, preferably a higher tier unit to the front. Now, what do we not want to see? We don't want to see skunks. I don't see skunks. I see a team of 3 lobsters here. I don't know if Yazzle Dazzle made it to 10 with this build, but if they did, more power to them. Now, you're gone. I think we got to be a little bit saner with our buy sells. This is a big one. It didn't do what I thought it did. It's my mistake, too. Okay, now, sell me. Honestly, with God as my witness, I think we go skunk position 1, because the buffalo is going to get there. Now, I'm buying the alpaca just because it has the best stats, okay? Now, for round 10, we got a long way to go. But we're cooking up something. This feels a lot like the second run from yesterday's video. Like, it feels like this is... It has a chance, at least. This is a big one. You're going to sell me. You're going to... Because we have to keep your scaling going. Or at least it's efficient to keep your scaling going. If we sell one more unit, we get the trigger, which I would like to do. 2 gold for a 4/4 buff on a unit with garlic seems really strong. And then we'll just stack you like that. A melon, maybe you could talk about a melon on your skunk. And now the buffalo, I should say, is so close to 50-50. I don't feel like we have an obligation. This is so drawable. I don't feel like we have an obligation to keep doing buy-sell much further past this point. Take this. Take this. Now, a leopard is a very interesting get here. Because if it gets leveled up, it can become quite a spicy unit. I think I'm going to give it a try. My theory right now is that we're in this for the long haul. We're on 3 wins. It's round 12. To get to 10, we would have to go to round 21 with 10 straight wins. So that's like, A, not likely to happen. But B, ooh, if we make it that far, which we would have to in order to get that far, we're going to need to have like a strong sniper, I think. So it's not going to be easy. At some point, we want you to have a melon too. Probably as early as possible, so forget the carrot. This is important if you don't get sniped. This is insanely important. This is also important. Melon? Melon? No melon, but chocolate's good too. The leopard being level 2, starting to output 50% damage to 2 enemies. Even just breaking equipment, that's valuable. Okay, I see that you got... I don't think he's heard of second leopard, Pippin. They're trying to force a sniper build here, and you know what? I respect it, because it's not easy to spend your whole life sniping in a scaler's paradise. Leopard. We tried. That's big. Not concerned about a pineapple on this one. Give me a popcorn on our monkey instead. And you need a melon. The crane needs a melon to survive a sniper so that it can give multiple melons to our bison, our buffalo. And that's really hard to work against. Wait a minute. Do I need... Hang on. Did I live through a peanut? What happened there? Get ready to pause. I feel like I... Okay, let me see. I killed you. You got this. Oh, you don't do 20 damage. You have to do at least 21 damage through a melon for your death touch to hit. Okay, that's fine. I mean, I was happy, don't get me wrong. I was happy either way. I was just surprised. Okay, your melon, very important. At this point, we might as well throw a melon on you as well. You're doing 14 damage to 2 enemies. We're getting there. Just breaking the melons is good in and of itself. I'm pretty stoked. I'm proud of myself because I think this is like the first time I've ever gotten to use a crane like this. Usually I take the crane and it just gets sniped immediately. This time the sniper value is like diminished a little bit maybe. Like crane... Oh, never mind. I do have a 10-piece level 3 crane, so I don't know what I'm talking about. You should still have a melon, even though you're also getting a melon from the crane. If the crane dies, you'll be happy you have a melon. And as we saw, that rare case where a unit with death touch hits you, having a melon to start with would be advantageous. Now, is it worth the money we spent? I think it probably is when you consider that the alternative was 1,500 rerolls, but you may disagree with that assessment. I don't know. Oh my god, I got another one. Oh! He's still popping. We need... I mean, that's fine, but the leopard being level 3 so it can be a truly effective sniper. Very valuable. And then we're getting a level 3 skunk next turn, and... possibly working towards a level 3 crane. I have noticed it's actually very nice to be living this long. Holy cow, this squad is... Our team is insane, man. It's very nice to be living this long because I get to see a little bit more of the late game meta too, right? Like I'm realizing I have... perhaps not shown the Highland cow the respect it deserves. And it's doing some amazing work. I'm seeing it summon 50-50 dogs for people. Crazy pizza. This is horrible. We're going to win. We're still going to win. We're going to lose. I did not do the math right at all. And yet, ooh. I don't think the walrus fits, man. We want melons on everybody. I don't know. Just toss this here. Round 19. I can't believe we made it back to super lethal after everything we went through. Please. I do see the level 2 walrus with death touch. That's always a little spooky. Our team is... we're washed now, aren't we? I gotta be honest with you, it stings, but you know what stings more? Is trying to not go to the bathroom. So I'm gonna pause and I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back, which has given me the emotional space necessary to process that grievous loss that we just suffered. I guess we do want this now that I think about it. I'm happy they gave us a second crack at the can. Still, 9, I mean, this week we're at 10, 8, 9. Perfect. I'm feeling good. And all 3 of those runs, by the way, have been with, dare I suggest, different archetypes. We had a buy-sell. We had a buffalo scaler. We had a dragon scaler. Like, we're cooking up something a little bit different. Now, here's what I'm thinking, okay? I know this looks like a throw. The reason I want to keep 3 base level chinchillas instead of doing like 2 cells and a combine to make the space. And we're going to lose this round. Yeah, it looks like it. We're going to lose this round, and it's pretty much a direct result of that. But if we get a shrimp right now... Oh, oh, we did! I was going to say, if we get a shrimp right now, this pops off. But it'll pop off even more if the level up gives us a starfish. Starfish me that I wish you saw. Sell me. I was going to say, don't buff the other chinchilla. Sell me. Don't buff the other chinchilla. Oh my god. Combine me. Place me. Sell me. Don't do it, man. Okay, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Combine me. Oh, you're understated now, you freaking idiot. Or you're under-squatted. I want both of these units, by the way, but... My gut this week is telling me that the clownfish is really good if you get matches early. Because it's one of the only forms of early game scaling. And you know what? I don't think it's a bad form of early game scaling either. Now remember, we're looking for cell triggers. That's a big one! Don't. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's actually fine. I'm actually just going to place you on top for now. And then I'm going to run this. I'm not going to run double shrimp because, quite frankly, we don't have the space. No cell triggers. I don't know if I'm going to buy you. With 1 clownfish, I think we might wait. A shrimp would go crazy right now, man. What is this gazelle team? I don't understand it. Ergo, it offends me. Okay, we have 0 wins. I called my exact shop, and we've got 0 wins. How embarrassing is that? I don't think it's a lobster team. I just don't get how it would be. Nah. Now, I'm sorry to do this. Honestly, I guess you gotta go. You're further away from leveling. This is a good buy-sell with a level 2 shrimp, I feel. And then this is like, rather than roll, this is at least 2 HP, and we can just toss like a little sniper on here. Now, I have... In my few phone games I played on Sunday, I tried to make worms work. I do think there is a food build available this week. And it would be like if you could get in... This team was, no offense, but it was just not getting it done. I've been there myself, I'm just saying. Just stack them, man. It would be like early good worm, like a level 2 worm. Squirrel to then make the apples cheaper, I think. And then, ideally, a seal as quickly as possible that you could feed the apples to and generate buffs. Now, it might be a bit of like it's a low percentage run, but that doesn't mean it can't work. That sucks. That's nice. Go ahead. Next round, it's important to get a level up. So I'm going to actually take my rolls as they stand. Okay. I can't believe we might be trying to make like a level 3 loyal chinchilla build work here. But it actually, in my current estimation, it's not as stupid as it looks. If it levels, it'll get a buff from the clownfish. Maybe we'll get a monkey that then we can attach to it and get it going. It's a little insane. I hate to do this, but I actually think even just to get the trigger like once or twice, it makes sense to sell the clownfish to get the super buff here. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Not that unfortunate, but unfortunate enough. Okay, that was nice. That was good. Now we got space for you. We're really hoping to get the level. You're a cell trigger, which is great, but... Okay, I mean, we're just 1 chinchilla away from not having a clownfish anymore, so I guess it's irrelevant. Good point, me. But hey, look, the squad has managed to claw back a couple of wins here. And it's still going strong, isn't it? Now, can buy-sell keep us going? I personally, with a level 1 starfish, I wouldn't want to be the person advocating for that, but what do I know? That's, oh, for next round. And then one of these, and then a quick, don't mind if I do. And then why not just slot you down right here? This will allow us to get a tier 6. Now, your question is probably the same question I have. What the heck are we looking for from a tier 6? I have no idea. Walrus is always nice for death touch, but I don't see how we parlay that into a 10-piece, but maybe. This. Fly. Hang on, we can also get a shrimp. I just don't see leopard doing it. But what I do see is like German shepherd and fly. And then, so this is madness. Lobster, which will then get buffed by the German shepherd and will buff all the flies. This is not a build we're going to be running with any kind of permanence, but maybe with a shark somewhere down the line, we can make a spawning team work. The lobster does not buff the flies. Okay. You're gonna get meloned at some point. I don't even know if you're sticking around. You actually seem like a dream come true right now to help our chinchilla get stronger. Are there good enough foods? No, there's not like distributed foods. I don't think it's with the worm, sure, but without a worm, I don't think this is the way. I think you dump German shepherd, run a shark, and it's not the way you would have drawn it up probably, but that doesn't mean it can't get something done. I mean, it has to get, realistically, with no scaling, it has to get 5 wins as soon as possible. Can it do that? I don't think so. Now, this team that we're going up against is, quite frankly, just one of the best teams I think I've ever seen in my entire life. Oh, but we're so close to drawing. It's hard to compete with a big panda. Okay, well then there has to be another way out. And another way out is with 2 lives, it's real risky. I think you dump these 2, and you just say, okay, it's morbing time. It's time we throw our faith yet again into a dragon. With the right kind of, opponents, this might not be the end of the world. Keep in mind, we also get 3 HP every time we sell something, which is kind of nice for a dragon build, but at some point we're going to need some attack as well. Okay, on round 11, with limited scaling and units that are not that impressive, this is not very... Okay, that's just an incredible idea. A Doberman with a crane behind it, so it goes straight from coconut to melon. Genius. We're in a world of hurt. But maybe this is one of those things where we're like, you know what? We're on top of the ash pile now. You know, we're in loser's alley, if you will. You never know what could happen in loser's alley, right? We go up against a couple of teams that are pure garbage. All of a sudden, we're on 7 wins. We get a few chocolates where we didn't expect to get chocolates. The world's your oyster, yada, yada, yada. But I was just going to say, your parrot has not imprinted on the fly. Oh, no! Fly parrot, it didn't even cross my mind, quite frankly. Okay, well, you know what? Again, to the victor go the spoils. More power to you. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Now we've done 10, 8, 9, 5, which allows me to reference Dolly Parton. What a way to make a living. If you enjoyed it, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Subscribe if you want to see more in the future. I'll see you next time. See ya!